OmarStylez here. Today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, the biggest thing that has happened in currency in the world in 2017 and what's getting ready to happen in 2018 and the future decades. So Bitcoin, let's just jump into it. I just want to answer some of the questions that you guys may have about Bitcoin. I know for me personally, I had a lot of questions that were unanswered and that held me back from actually investing into Bitcoin. I didn't know exactly how it works, so I'm not going to cover all the fundamentals about Bitcoin. You can actually get on YouTube. There's even a film on Netflix that you can actually go look into and educate yourself on your own time. And so pretty much what Bitcoin is, it's a currency. It's a digital currency that is being mined through computer coding. It has been around since 2009 and people can invest into it. Now the really cool thing about Bitcoin is that the value of it is increasing. So if you think of the dollar, the dollar can be printed, quite a good amount of time. Now you can buy a percentage of a Bitcoin. You do not have to go and spend $16,000 in order to own a full Bitcoin. And so even if you own 10% of a Bitcoin, that could literally increase in the next decade into hundreds of thousands of dollars. It could also not. You have to do your own research and see how you feel about it. So I feel like I'm too late and I have missed out. Guys, think about it this way. Bitcoin is not going anywhere. It is a new currency. With new currencies come new opportunities, new investments and stuff like that. And so you gotta realize Bitcoin used to be worth $1. Now it's risen up to $16,000, $14,000. I don't know the exact number right now because it fluctuates up and down. However, if it grew that much percentage, I mean, do the math. What do you think is gonna happen in the next 2 years, the next 5 years, the next 10 years, right? And so it's never too late to invest into Bitcoin. I know Mark Cuban mentioned invest 10% of your earnings into Bitcoin. I don't know about you, but Mark Cuban is a pretty smart guy. And so guys, just do whatever you can with Bitcoin. So one of the questions that I have when it came to buying Bitcoin is how do I get involved? Like who do I talk to? Do I go talk to an investor? Like what is it? Like I don't know how to do stocks, all of those things, right? How do I buy Bitcoin? Whenever I heard about Bitcoin, I had no idea how to do it. The way that I do it, guys, is through an app called Coinbase. You download this app on your phone, you can have it on the internet, it does not matter. You create an account, and that's a way that you can actually invest into Bitcoin, and you can buy whatever percentage as I told you. Now, this is a digital wallet. So what it means is that it's gonna hold your currency into your Bitcoin. It's pretty much like a wallet, like a digital wallet. I just said that like 3 times. So get it through your head. It's a digital wallet. It just holds your Bitcoin and stuff like that. And so another question that I had personally was, why would the value of Bitcoin increase? Well, the reason why is because more and more people are hearing about it. It's a new currency, so people all around the world can buy Bitcoin in their own money. So if you live in a country that uses euros or in a country that uses dollars, you can use that money to buy this currency. And so there's only going to be 21 million, like I said earlier, that are going to be mined. So the value is going to increase as time goes. And so that's why the reason why Bitcoin is going to increase in value. And so can I sell anytime? The answer is yes. You can sell whenever you want. You can sell today, tomorrow, it does not matter. And so another question that people have been wondering is, when I sell my Bitcoin, am I going to get Bitcoin money? No, you're gonna get money back that you used to buy that Bitcoin. So if you use dollars to buy that Bitcoin and you decide to sell it, you're going to get dollars back. And so it's completely up to you. So when should I buy Bitcoin? For me personally, I do try to watch Bitcoin. If it goes up, sometimes I get freaked out and I do buy some, but I wait for it to go down a little bit in value. That way when I buy, it's at a lower value, and if it goes up, when it goes up, my value does increase automatically. And so it's a beautiful thing to buy at the lowest price possible. Even if it is $12,000 right now, go ahead and buy into it. You can buy 10%, 20% of a Bitcoin. It does not matter, however much you can afford. Go ahead and take that risk if you want to. And so when should I sell the Bitcoin? That's completely up to you guys. I know for me personally, when I first got started, I got super freaked out because the value of Bitcoin was dropping significantly when I bought, after I had bought. And so I pulled out my money. I was like, I cannot lose this much money. I'm super nervous, so I pulled it out. Not gonna lie to you, I do regret that because the next couple of weeks it went up in value, and if I would have left that amount of money in there, it would have actually made me a lot more money than actually from me selling it and having that fear of losing the first beginner part of investing. And so you do have to be really careful about when you sell your Bitcoin, depending on how much you need that money. I know for Mark Cuban, you know, he says, spend 10% of your income into Bitcoin and pretend like you threw it away. Pretend like that money is gone, you paid it towards bills or something like that. Don't look at it, don't touch it, don't worry about it. And so to me, that means that it's a long-term commitment. You know, if Bitcoin, it is predicted to be worth around $500,000 per Bitcoin to $1 million per Bitcoin in the next decade, or in the next, even if it takes 2 decades. I mean, think about that. One Bitcoin right now, anywhere from $12,000 to $18,000 per Bitcoin. In the next decade, it could reach up to $500,000. And so even if you own 10%, that could be worth a lot more money on the long run. So guys, for me personally, I'm not touching my Bitcoin. I'm not selling it, trading it, nothing. I'm not gonna purchase anything with it, at least not yet, until it increases in value and stuff like that. Now, a lot of people do ask the same question about, you know, what happens if it does go up to like $500,000 per Bitcoin? Well, cool, that's a great thing. And then at that point, people also ask, like, well, do I sell it at that value? Like, let's say it hits $1 million per Bitcoin, do I sell it at that value? You might not want to do that, because at that point, the currency will be so developed that you can buy anything with it. I mean, you can buy anything with it now, but let's say you don't have that much Bitcoin right now, and you can buy something small, boom, in 10 years you could regret buying that something right now, when that something right now could be worth a Lamborghini in the future, or a house, whatever, or maybe even a house down payment, who knows. And so guys, it's completely up to you when you sell. I do encourage you, do not sell your Bitcoin, hold on to it, have that long-term mentality, do not fall short like the rest of society and live in this microwave mentality where we want to see results overnight. You know, we invest in something, we're like, okay, if it doesn't give me this much by tomorrow, I'm out. Don't think like that. Think long term. Think about when you're older, you have gray hairs, you know, you got your grandchildren walking around and stuff like that. But guys, that's pretty much everything for today. I hope that I helped you out with your questions about Bitcoin. And do subscribe to my channel. Do hit the like button if you like this video. If you know anybody that has any questions about Bitcoin, definitely send them this link and share with them. Sharing is caring. And when you help other people, God will help you back in return. So guys, God bless. Happy New Year and take care.